Hello friends, welcome back to this series on common grammatical errors in English. I'm your instructor Taran. In today's lesson, we'll discuss the common errors in the usage of conjunctions. So what are conjunctions? Conjunctions are those words which are used to connect two sentences, two clauses or two words together. Now some common examples of conjunctions are and, but, if, or you can say either or, neither nor, not only but also, right? So let's discuss the rules governing these errors. Now try and focus on the examples, understand the usage instead of mugging up the rules. It will give you a better understanding of the language. So the first rule says that two conjunctions should not be used in the same sentence. So let us look at the example to see what this means. Although she was tired, but she still went on working. Now, although is generally not used with but. We always use although as it is alone, not with any other conjunction. So, although she was tired, notice that there's no other conjunction here. She still went on working. Similarly, because it is raining today, so I will take an umbrella with me. Now, we generally don't start a sentence with because. Traditionally, it is believed to be grammatically incorrect. So, what we would rephrase the sentence uh, as is, since it is raining today, I will take an umbrella with me. Now, there's only one conjunction, there's no other conjunction like so, therefore, just one conjunction. Now, another example is although he hasn't been keeping well, yet he finished the project on time. Now, in this sentence, you can either use although or you can use yet, but not both of them together. You can say although he hasn't been keeping well, he finished the project on time. Or like the one given here, he hasn't been keeping well, yet he finished the project on time. Both will be correct. Now, this rule says that both should be followed by and. It should be used in the positive sense. In the negative sense, we use neither nor instead of both. Now let us look at the examples. Both Ravi as well as Raja were present there. Now both is not used with as well as, it is used with and. So both Ravi and Raja were present there. Let's look at another example. Neither Ravi nor Raja was present there. Now notice that there are two singular subjects here, but when we use neither nor, we use the singular verb, rather the singular verb form. But when we use both and, we use the plural verb form. I have covered this in the previous parts of this course, so do watch them to get an idea about what I'm saying. Just pay attention to the usage in the further examples. Both English and Welsh are spoken in Wales. Now, English and Welsh are the names of languages. Once again, two singular subjects, but we are using are instead of is. But that's not the case with neither nor. Now the next sentence, the plot moved both swiftly and artfully. Both and throughout the movie. We have neither physical nor mental weakness. Now moving on, either or, neither nor, both and, not only but also should be followed by the same parts of speech. Now, this means that either and or should be followed by the same parts of speech. Like if there's a noun after either, there should be a noun after or. If there's a noun after both, there should be a noun after and as well. So let's look at the first example. He not only lost his ticket but also his luggage. Now here lost is a verb, but his is a pronoun. So we have to correct the sentence. Now after correction it becomes he lost not only his ticket but also his luggage. Now if you look at the complete thing here, his ticket is noun, his luggage is also noun. We are just using the possessive case of the pronoun with it. Okay, let's look at a few more examples. The game is suitable for both children and adults. Now correct the sentence and it becomes the game is suitable both for children and for adults. Now the next sentence, you can either have beer or wine. Now if you look at the example here, you can either have beer or wine. Now after all there is wine. Wine is a noun, but have is a verb. So we correct this sentence and it becomes you can have either beer or wine. Now after both of these words, either and or, there's a noun, right? So the fourth rule is that neither should be followed by nor and either should be followed by or. Both of these should not be confused. So neither and nor come together, either and or come together. We never mix these two up. He washed neither his hands or face. So what would be the correct usage? He washed neither his hands nor his face. Right. That was a simple one. So we are moving on to the next rule. Now no sooner should be followed by than but not by but or but when or then. No sooner is always used with than. No sooner did I finish this book, then I shall begin another. Now, instead of then, we should use than. No sooner do I finish the book than I shall begin another. A few more examples to give you more clarity on this. They had no sooner arrived when they were arguing. Now, when is not used with no sooner. Instead, they had no sooner arrived than they were arguing. Another example, no sooner did I reach the station, but the train left. This should become, no sooner did I reach the station than the train left. Now the next rule is that hardly, scarcely should be followed by when or before, but not by than or that. Now this is the complete opposite of the previous rule. So don't get confused. No sooner is used with than, but hardly, scarcely, or rarely are used with when or before, but not with than or that. So the example says that hardly did I reach the station than the train left. No, what we should say is hardly did I reach the station when the train left. Similarly, scarcely had I entered the room than a strange creature ran out. Now this should become scarcely had I entered the room when a strange creature ran out. So it means I had barely entered the room when a strange creature came out of the room. I had scarcely solved one problem that another cropped up. Now it means I had barely solved one problem, but another one came up before that. So I had scarcely solved one problem before another cropped up. Now you can use before or when. Now the next rule says that should not be used before a sentence in direct speech and before interrogative adverbs and pronouns in the indirect speech. Now look at the examples. He said that I shall go there. Now when you're using double quotes, it means that you are using direct speech. So here that becomes superfluous. We instead say he said I shall go there. Now in indirect speech, he asked me that who I was. Now it is interrogative. So instead of using that, we just skip it and we say he asked me who I was. That's all for today. If you like this course, please rate and review it. Your feedback is really important to us. It helps us give more engaging content to you. Also, you can leave your doubts in the comment section below. If you find this course helpful in any way and you want to make a voluntary contribution, please click on contribute. Thank you and bye bye until next time.